Hi everybody, welcome back to Sacred Twin Flame Union. I'm Briana, and today we're going to be talking about how to deal with conflict with your twin flame, or how to resolve conflict with your twin flame. So maybe like you get in a fight with them, or you get into an argument with them, and you just don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to handle it. Should you break up? Should you separate? What do we do? Like, this is hard, right? So this is a topic that is very important to me. It's something that I was never taught growing up, how to, basically resolve conflicts with people. I lived in a very avoidant household growing up. My family would express themselves very loudly. We would, express our feelings, but we wouldn't really try to actually resolve anything, or actually bring things to full closure, to full peace as best we could together in our relationships. We would often just kind of explode in our feelings, then run off into our bedrooms, or run off into separate corners, or run away, take space, and then never talk about it again. So we would, yes, express ourselves and our feelings, but things just wouldn't get fully resolved. So that's obviously, a pattern that I've had carried into, from childhood, carried into my adult relationships. So these are 5 tips and tricks, and really just recommendations for anybody who deals with the same thing, or deals with different things with their twin flame specifically. But these things have really, really helped me being in union, and also before union, coming into union, preparing for union. So number 1, can you guess? If you're having a fight, or you're having any kind of difficult situation, any kind of upset whatsoever with your twin flame, you're gonna wanna do the mirror exercise. Yes, mirror exercise, 4-step healing tool that our gurus, Jeff and Shaleia, teach of Twin Flames Universe. This exercise has been absolutely life-changing for me. If you don't know what it is, there's a link below in our description box. You can check out a little cartoon video, but I can also give a little summary here. 4-step healing tool, the only tool you need to resolve twin flame separation, heal yourself. It's discussed at great length in Jeff and Shaleia's book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, with examples. Highly recommend this book to get the full examples and details behind it. And also work with a coach at twinflamesuniverse.com, or you can work with Gabe and I at sacredtwinflameunion.com. You can check us out there. So what the mirror exercise is it helps you identify where you're feeling bad, take your power back, bring love to that place, and fully heal it completely, so that you never attract that bad experience again, or that bad trigger again, or you just love yourself there, so you can fully experience peace in that place instead of constant conflict or constant bad feeling. So step 1 of the mirror exercise, and I can just summarize just from the book. Step 1 from the mirror exercise is number 1, identify your upset. So I'm upset that my twin flame is abandoning me, for instance. He's ignoring me, he's running away from me, he's ignoring my texts, ghosting me, whatever, what have you. He's abandoning me. So I'm upset my twin flame is abandoning me, period. You want to get it down to one concise sentence, and try to find the root of the pain and get it into that one sentence, and get clear on how you're really feeling. What's the real problem? What's the really bad feeling thing? Take it and put it into one sentence. Step 2, take all the nouns and pronouns and turn them towards yourself, point them towards yourself. So I'm upset my twin flame is abandoning me becomes I am upset that I am abandoning myself. This is the place where you take your power back. You recognize that nothing outside of you is happening. It's all happening within you. You're attracting this experience because you're somewhere doing this to yourself on the inside. Step 3, ask yourself, is this true? The answer is always yes. And you will want to take some time here to kind of take a step back. Yes, this is true. I surrender. I feel where I do this to myself within. I don't like it. I want to make a new choice. I want to make a change. And this for me is the most, a lot of people tend to skip over this step, but I find this step is absolutely essential. You got to feel your feelings. You got to work through what's coming up within you, and take responsibility for how you feel. So yes, it's true. I abandon myself when I don't remain present with myself, when I ignore my hunger or my need to, you know, take a shower or brush my teeth, or, you know, I ignore myself when it comes to my dreams. I have dreams in my heart that I tell myself I can't pursue or I can't do. I give into insecurity instead of empowering myself and loving myself. So you can find ways, right? Just look at, you know what, I do this to myself and I don't want to do this to myself anymore. Step 4, speak to the part of yourself that is causing the upset and love yourself until you feel peace, relief, completion within. So I close my eyes, or I just feel the part of myself that is upset here, feeling all this abandonment, feeling all this emotion, and I relax. I love myself. I give myself a hug here. I give myself space here to feel what I'm feeling. I let myself change. And as you complete the mirror exercise, as you feel these feelings coming up, and let yourself be led to that peace, that relief, that completion within, you will naturally experience the peace in the external after you have healed this. So make sure you take your time with it. If it's a big upset or layers, you may need to work with an ascension coach on it once a week. I highly recommend working with that ascension coach once a week at least, to get yourself really grounded in this process, get yourself grounded into loving yourself, and then all the rest is just gravy. Like when you have the mirror exercise down and you're just in a constant state of just loving yourself, your life naturally and automatically grows, and it is beautiful and it is divine. And it also resolves a lot of your problems with your twin flame, because you've taken your power back. You've said, I'm not going to let this situation outside of me carry me away, sweep me away with it. I'm going to love myself here, and I'm going to transcend. I'm going to vibe up. And as you do the mirror exercise, your twin flame is also impacted. They feel that peace, especially if you live with them, because you've now changed the dynamic of your home from within. So as you heal within, things start to change outside or on the external. So always, always, always do the mirror exercise first when resolving your conflict with your twin flame. Take that time if you need to take space, give yourself, you know, a break, go in the room, close the door, and just feel your feelings and focus on yourself, love yourself. And then from that healed state, you can share your insights, you can share your love, you can share your peace with your twin flame. So it totally takes the pressure off of them. It totally takes the upset off of them. So you're no longer in this feeling like trapped and feeling like really upset and hurt that they've done this to you. You've now taken your power back and you've now resolved the situation completely. So always mirror exercise, no matter what, it's worth it to get that really down and get that really in your system, so you're always in a state of loving yourself. All right, so number 2, second recommendation that I have for you is, once you've done the mirror exercise, you've fully felt your feelings about it, if there's still something with your twin flame that it feels unresolved, set aside time and space to talk it out. Set aside time and space to talk it out. Your twin flame relationship is just like, in a lot of ways, any other sort of relationship. It's like a normal relationship in the sense that communication is necessary. Communication as mature adults is necessary and important. So when you're sending that text to your twin flame, or you're saying like, hey, can we sit down and talk about this? You're saying, hey, I care about our relationship, and I care about you, and I care about myself, and I care about us. And I think we're worth it to take that time to resolve this conflict together. And when you do that and you offer that sort of from a place of peace and from a healed state, your twin flame will feel that love that you're offering them. And both parties are responsible for creating a healthy relationship. Both parties are responsible for creating a healthy environment so that both people can feel safe opening up and expressing themselves and sharing, you know, their ideas and opinions. Maybe, you know, you have this or that upset come up during the talk and you need to do the mirror exercise together. You need to hold space for each other, what have you. Well, that's just going to bring you closer. That's just going to bring you closer as one together. So don't be afraid of intimacy here, physical or emotional. Be wary of losing that sense of intimacy by shutting down or shutting it out or ignoring it. Don't ignore it. If you have something come up, especially emotionally, and you've done the mirror exercise, bring it to your twin flame and choose to grow together. Create that space where you're growing together as one. So recommendation number 3. So after you've had, time and space to talk it out, or during this conversation, I recommend you feel your feelings. And this is something that Jeff and Shaleia taught me, and Gabe. This is so important. Many of us as children, we're not taught this, to properly really feel all of our feelings. We get upset, we get agitated, and we act out, or we lash out from that upset place. And things get hurt as a result. Things crumble as a result. So don't be afraid to fully feel your feelings first and move through all of your emotional highs and lows before kind of coming to any one particular conclusion, right? Your safety is important, your peace is important, and if you devote yourself fully to just feeling your feelings and recognizing when feelings are coming up, letting them move through your body, letting them, kind of play themselves out in your mind, give yourself that space and time to not judge yourself, but just feel all of them. It's going to be a lot easier for you to communicate from a place of rationale and logic instead of from that place of fury or anger or upset. So recommendation number 4, I love this. Gabe and I do this all the time. Use oracle cards or tarot cards, whichever you prefer, to talk it out. And you see Jeff and Shaleia do this in Twin Flame Ascension School. They use cards to help resolve their conflicts, to help resolve their upsets with each other. This is a great, perfect deck for it. Whispers of Love. Sometimes if I feel I know Gabe is upset, or I'm feeling upset and I just need time to talk it out, let's grab a deck of cards and I'll just kind of flip through them like this. It's a really great tool for expressing yourself and sort of gives you a channel for what you're feeling. So I'll say hey, let's pull some cards and let's feel our feelings. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'll pull this, right? And we'll sort of be on the couch, or Gabe will be on his phone or whatever, and I'll just kind of feel into it. And I'll just sort of say I really need to give myself compassion here. So I'm going to stop and I'm just going to give myself compassion here. And I'll love myself there. And we'll talk it out, right? Where do you feel this could apply to you? Or, where do you feel we need to be more compassionate with each other in our union? Let's grow there. Let's give ourselves love there. You can also use these O cards. These are really phenomenal to kind of identify how you're feeling. These are super helpful. They're sort of 2 decks where you grab, this is good. Here, you grab a card. Oh, beautiful. I was afraid it would be. Sometimes the cards have weird images, but this one's kind of PG. So this card says wonderful. So they have the word on the orange card and the image on the green card, and you put the green card in the middle to get a little picture basically. And the idea is it evokes your feelings. It evokes how you're feeling. I think we got these on Amazon, and you kind of just work through whatever feelings kind of come up. And this is perfect to do together. It's so much fun. You can get some wacky combinations that, definitely bring up some feelings you got to work through. And yeah, it's really fun time. All right, and my 5th recommendation for resolving conflict with your twin flame, da-da-da! Oh my gosh, how could I not? This is absolutely fantastic. This has saved my relationship so many times, is turn on TFAS. Turn on Twin Flame Ascension School. Just turn on a class, or turn on the class that you need. Whatever you're going through with your twin flame, Jeff and Shaleia have definitely been through it, and they've definitely shared their experiences with the students in Twin Flame Ascension School. They've definitely walked students through their feelings to a place of peace. They've definitely helped students there. It's absolutely fundamental to your twin flame union. I cannot stress this enough. I don't think twin flames can really be together and grow together without Twin Flame Ascension School. I don't see how you can, without the insights and the love of Jeff and Shaleia that is shared in the classes, because they are a twin flame couple they're always going deeper. They live in a state of perfect love all the time, and they share that with their students. So whatever you're going through, you can turn on a Twin Flame Ascension School class anytime, or even a Twin Flame Ascension School sermon if you're not ready to make the big commitment of the classes yet. Turn on a Twin Flame Ascension School class. You will feel better, I promise, and you will know sort of what to do and how to resolve that conflict with your twin flame perfectly. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, feel free to comment below. Again, Gabe and I are coaches, and we offer readings at sacredtwinflameunion.com, so you can end separation, you can begin to learn the mirror exercise, and you can start, getting really invested in, the rest of your life, your future, your heaven on earth. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.